Anglin, and sort of following what Ann was saying about wabi-sabi, I also get really excited about when what I think of as accidental art, or art I sort of happen upon, something that surfaces that I think are maybe traditionally thought of as ugly, or something, trash, or something that's discarded, that maybe I see something in, and I hope to be able to bring something interesting out. So I've done a series of paintings. I have 3, I call them paintings, or probably something between painting and sculpture, but in this show I have 3 palette paintings that I found basically in the trash bins. I found three shipping pallets that had patterns in the wood, or what I thought were very storied surfaces that excited me and made me want to paint them. I took those into my studio and worked on them for a while, and forms kind of emerge, or sometimes the materials I'm using really cause me to think a little more conceptually. So for sometimes I'll use a combination of things like found paints, or what I call oops paints that you find at Lowe's or Home Depot, where someone has asked for a sample of paint, and then maybe it didn't come out quite right, and it ends up on the clearance rack and nobody wants it. So I'll take something like that, and then I'll also make a paint of my own with my own pigments and honey. And my mom is a beekeeper, so that works out pretty well. I'll make my own paints and that I really care about, and then I'll use those with a paint that I have no respect for. And so that kind of excites me. And then again, the idea of taking a material that is discarded, is trash, is not aesthetic at all, and maybe trying to make it aesthetic is really exciting to me. So I have those 3 pieces in the show, and I also have some others that are I did several months before this series, this little piece here that's made with balsa wood, where I'm still thinking about how to turn a 2D surface into something 3-dimensional. So that space between something that's 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional is really exciting to me. When do we decide that a painting is a sculpture? And that's still something I'm thinking about a lot, and digging into surfaces and pulling them out, and that's continues to be really exciting. And then I have a few pieces in the back galleries that are made of painter's tape, and again, that's exciting to me because I think it's just kind of a joke there, painter's tape. That's not normally something that you think of as being in a fine art piece. But the pulling away of the tape and the revealing of the different layers underneath really excites me, and I think it's funny. Nobody seems to be getting the joke yet, but I think it's funny. So I have a couple.
You leave some of the tape on, right?
Yeah, I leave some of the paint on, some I partially tear. So I think that's fun.
So it's very textural.
It's very textural, yeah. So again, I'm thinking about layers, I'm thinking about surface, and building something up and tearing it back down again. And I also have a couple of pieces that are more straight up, gouache and watercolor. They're in the show. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and thanks everybody for coming.